What's up, everybody? Hope you're having an enjoyable day. I want to try something a little different. Normally, my videos that go up on the channel are all centered around gameplay. They're all part of a Let's Play series or something like that. I usually don't have the, I don't know, I guess I don't have the topics or the purpose in posting a video that is anything but gameplay. But maybe some of you remember, depends on how long you've been following the channel. About 2 months ago, or maybe a little longer than that even, probably longer, we tried to do something like a podcast sort of thing called Unfocused. Now, I loved the name. I thought it was great, and because of what we tried to do with it, it was really kind of fitting, too. You know, we'd pick random topics like sci-fi or zombies or something, and a group of us would talk and BS back and forth for, you know, a 30-minute video, and it was kind of funny. The problem was we could never really keep it going because we kind of couldn't come up with topics. And we would have hilarious conversations and things on TeamSpeak or with, you know, the live stream, but none of that would ever get recorded, so it was kind of like, ugh. But every time we tried to get together and plan to record something, we all just kind of sat there going, now what? So, more spontaneous things, and that's kind of what this is. So I was sitting here thinking to myself, all right, what is going on with my channel right now? Now, there's a couple of topics to cover. So first off, let's talk about the whole idea of Unfocused. I would love to bring back a video or do something like that where maybe once a week, instead of just a gameplay video or something that's part of a Let's Play series, which is pretty much all I've done on my channel up to this point, something more generalized topic, you know, be it a rant, be it some kind of a review, maybe something. I'm actually looking for feedback from you guys on what you would like to see put up on the channel besides just gameplay videos. I mean, I can only get so far with that, and I've noticed, for example, my channel has, at the time of recording this, about 14,000 subscribers. That's pretty good. I mean, all things considered, that's not, you know, considered YouTube success these days, but YouTube success is usually centered around screaming like a girl in a webcam and making tons of dick jokes. I don't know if any of you've noticed, but that's kind of not the way I operate. So, the 14,000 of you who may be subscribed and maybe the 100 of you who will watch this video are likely maybe not into that kind of YouTube commentator. So, hey, I've gotten myself a little corner of the market here, and I'm happy with that. But at the same time, it's like, if you keep doing the same thing forever and ever, it becomes stale. You know, and don't get me wrong, I absolutely love, you know, doing the Let's Plays and playing the games, and I'm actually playing games that I would have never done otherwise. You know, some of these single-player games, I'm not a single-player game type of guy. So what makes me able to play them is that, hey, I am now talking to people, even though it's like I'm talking to myself, I'm still addressing an audience. So it kind of makes it more fun to play the single-player games. So I want to continue doing that. But what I'm having a hard time figuring out is, how can I kind of move everything forward, move things along, maybe change things up a little bit? So a few things that have come up lately. People were like, well, you should do more streaming stuff. All right. Well, we have a Twitch TV channel. Information is in the description below. If you're not following on that, I'm pretty sure most of the people who are watching this video right now are already following on Twitch, because it seems like there is a core group of watchers who will watch just about anything I put on the channel. So that's cool, and I love you guys. That's great. Unfortunately, of the 14,000 subscribers, maybe 10%, if I'm lucky, actually watch what I put on the channel. And that seems to be about the norm. I mean, you look at these people who have 7 million freaking subscribers, and their videos get, you know, a couple 100,000 views. That kind of stacks up. You know, the math is there. It works. You know, in a perfect world, every subscriber would watch every video I put up, and I could do this for a living. But that's just not the reality. That, or, you know, if I can get the 100 of you that watch everything to, like, PayPal me all of your money all at once, I could at least do this for a good long time. Maybe not for a living, but at least coast for a while. Probably not going to happen. Anyhow, so a couple of things. Just the other day, YouTube started this nonsense where it's like, hey, in order to keep using comments and in order to keep doing this stuff, you got to switch to Google+. It's like, screw you, Google+. I don't want to switch to Google+. So I did that. I'm like, all right, fine. You know what? I'll take it. I'll do whatever I got to do to just shut up and leave me alone. Well, I did that. It screwed up the partnership thing on my channel. It screwed up my logos. It screwed up my titles. It just messed everything up. So luckily there was an undo, but it's a temporary undo, meaning that eventually they're going to force me into using Google+. And that's annoying. Because something else I noticed with channels recently is a lot of the bigger channels, the popular, I'm using air quotes when I say this, the popular channels, the people who play games for a living, what they're doing, and this must be something that gives them an advantage in searches or whatever it may be. What they're doing is they change their channel's title. So if they're playing Grand Theft Auto 5, they're no longer Super Space Ninja 99 or whatever the hell their username is. They're Grand Theft Auto Let's Play or Grand Theft Auto Online or whatever. And I'm noticing this. And it's unfortunate for me because I guess I have a little bit of an OCD. I can never do that. I want my title to always be, unfair and, random Let's Plays or unfair whatever. And I've started to tinker with it a little bit. Like, I changed it, but then this Google Plus thing comes along and it's like, no, you can't do that because then you have to change your whole Google Plus page, to say that. And then every time you reply to a comment, it'll be your title or your name when you reply to a comment is going to be like 3 sentences long. It's like, well, this is retarded. So I hate Google+. I just want to get that out of the way. I think YouTube is really screwing the pooch on this one. We don't want it. The people who do this stuff, we don't want Google+. So go away. Take it somewhere else. But that brings me back to this whole channel thing and the social media thing. I got a Facebook page. I think the most people that follow that, though, are remnants of my Secret World guides. How I got my start about, many months ago. Was just doing Secret World guides. People ask me this all the time, well, what made you start doing YouTube? Honestly, I kind of fell into it because what I was doing was guide writing. I've got a website that's got like over 1,000 posts with guides and information and stuff for an MMO called The Secret World. And somehow I went from that and I just kind of fell into making a gameplay video for something. I'm like, this isn't too bad. Let me try it again. And here I am now. For the last 14 months, I've put up a video or better a day. Every day. Every single day without missing a beat. So there's not been a day in the last 14, maybe 15 months that I have not put up a video. And you would think that doing that and that level of constant new content would get, a little bit more traction, maybe more followers, more subscribers, more something. I've kind of plateaued is what's happened. I've watched the trends. I've seen what it is. I've hit a wall, so to speak. Yeah, I gain a few subscribers every day, but not like I was doing before where I might have been gaining, 30 to 60 new subscribers a day. Now I'm gaining like 3 to 5, and that's okay. Hello, 3 to 5 new people who probably will never even watch this. But there's got to be something else I can do besides, start being obscene and obnoxious like what seems to be the most popular stuff on YouTube. There's got to be something else I can do that can propel this a little bit more forward. I'm pretty happy with the way things are. I love the people who watch my stuff and comment. Well, most of them anyways. But I'm looking out to you guys. I'm reaching out. And this is one of those things where I've always had a problem with doing a random video like this. Like, lots of people do channel update videos and, these 3-minute little segments where they talk about random crap. I'm going to be uploading these. Yeah, I don't know. I feel that's a waste of time. If you guys like that kind of stuff, I could probably do it. Whatever. But what I'm having an issue with is figuring out maybe what do people want. I can do the gameplay stuff from now until forever. There's a million games, and there's even more coming out all the freaking time. With the new consoles coming in less than a month and everything else going on, there's so much gameplay stuff, and it is such a saturated market anyways. Like, I'll get a PS4, I'll get an Xbox One, my wife is probably going to divorce me, doesn't matter. I'll end up getting both systems, and I'll split up the games. Like, I'll definitely get the Xbox One exclusives, and I'll probably try and play them on here. But the market is going to be so saturated with that kind of stuff that I won't even show up in search results. No new people are going to find this channel by me doing this. So I'm going to incur ridiculous amounts of expense, waste incredible amounts of time putting all this together. And, it's kind of disheartening in a way that nobody will see it. Now, that's not to call my core group of people, like that I don't appreciate that. No, I think that's great. But the overall goal with any project like this is to see it grow. You know, I want to take the core that I have now and expand it. I want more people to see what I've got going on. Now, granted, I may not be the most entertaining person on YouTube, that's for sure. People may not like me just because, I don't know, you know, I don't have, I don't know. But what I want to know from you guys, and this is probably the first time I've ever had a video like this where I can totally come out with a complete thought and a complete question or purpose to this video, and that is, what do you want to see? What would you like me to do? Besides what I'm doing now. I mean, the gameplay stuff, whatever. I mean, I can keep doing a video a day. Sometimes it's daunting. Sometimes I'm lucky and can get a couple videos recorded at once and coast for 2 days. And that's cool. And I can keep doing that. And it's fun and it keeps things moving. But at the same time, it's kind of like I watch some of these channels who are around my size, maybe a little bigger, maybe a little smaller, doesn't matter. They upload a video a week and they're having a hell of a lot more success than I am with getting more regular watchers, more followers, more things like that. So I look at them and then I go, well, what the hell are they doing different that I'm not? Okay, is their production value higher? No, I mean, they have crappy quality videos. My stuff, if it's not perfect, they don't publish it, you know, kind of a thing. And I don't know. I mean, I guess what I'm asking you guys, and I'm going to end this video here so I can get back to doing what I was doing in Warcraft. Yes, I play World of Warcraft. This is my paladin. Somewhere down here, I got to deal with my farm. But that's beside the point. The reason I'm in this game is because this is what I was about to do when I decided, you know what, I'm going to record that video I've been thinking about for the longest time. What do you guys want me to do? Like, for example, do you want more random ass commentary like what I'm giving you now? Do you want just more gameplay stuff and hey, screw it, just coast and everything will be fine in the end? What do you guys want to see? I need some feedback. Let's put it that way. I need some feedback. So what I want you to do in the comments down below, I want you to tell me something, anything. Hey, Unfair, we'd love to see more gameplay videos. We'd love to see more free-to-play games. We'd love to see guides on something. We would love to see you fail at World of Warcraft because you're the worst ret paladin on the planet. No, I am actually. I only do it for questing stuff. I'm actually a holy paladin. Go heals. You know, what do you guys want to see? What would you like me to do? How would you like me to spend my time entertaining you guys, I guess is what it is. Because that's what it all comes down to. One, I do it to entertain myself. You know, being able to talk through a game or whatever for a purpose makes me a lot less creepy than just talking to myself. And two, obviously I do it for entertainment value. I do it to try and entertain other people, and I'd like to think that to some degree I succeed. Now, obviously I'm not that entertaining since I haven't, you know, blown up or, you know, done some big fancy channel or lots of followers or anything like that. But help me to be better at it, I guess. Tell me what you guys want to see. Tell me the kind of stuff that you would like to see on the channel. And, yeah. And one other thing I wanted to start, because I really think that this kind of a thing, this kind of a random video, maybe once a week, you know, so maybe I'm using the name Unfocused on this video. That's the one thing I'm going to do. And maybe I'll turn this into a weekly thing where every Friday I can answer questions, or I can, you know, talk about something that's gone on in the week, or just, it doesn't matter. If you guys would like to see that, put a like on this video. So the more likes this gets, the more likely I will go ahead and continue to do more. Beyond that, let me know in the comments. Say, hey, we love the idea of you doing a random commentary once a week of just whatever. Here's some topics, or here's some questions I would like you to answer. So that way, next week, come next Friday, I can say, wow, okay, people submitted questions. I have something to talk about now. So if we can get that ball rolling, we can actually have some fun with this. So with that, I leave you with, I hope you all have a good day, good weekend, all that kind of stuff. And that's it. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you made it through the whole video. I appreciate any comments, any feedback, anything like that you can offer. And hey, if I get enough questions and I get enough likes on this video, next week I'll answer those questions and we'll try and keep this going and see how it goes. All right? Take care, guys.